The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Leading the Dolphins sideline, head coach Mike McDaniel. His side coming off a much-needed first win following a trio of losses to open the year. On the other sideline, head coach of the Panthers, Dave Canales. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And here we go from Charlotte. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. It's the 15-year pro leading the way for him here, Brock. Still in the league, over 250 touchdowns later. It's Andy Dalton.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Second and 6 now. It's Cup. That's Thielen. And he'll get it up to the 44. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Hubbard quick on the draw. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
They're going to throw it on third and long. That's Cox. Hits the Arizona rookie. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
To the air, third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be fourth and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Washington now to return. Takes out a one stop. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got Cox, and it lessens the return instead. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. It's a short pick up to the 20. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
A gain of 3 brings up second down.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he manages maybe 3 yards there into the 23-yard line. Going on third, Tagovailoa. Puts some air under it, deep down the left. Caught at the 20-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run, and they just hit one.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He gets with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. This drive will begin with Hubbard. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now Dalton. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Here's Dalton. That's caught by Hubbard. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives him a first down. He takes off with it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He finds Sanders. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Third and long for him here. finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
First and 10 on the 18-yard line.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers in the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down.
Second down.
Dalton looking to throw. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Running back sent in motion. Here he is on third and long. Run him again, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers ready to field this kick. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Tunga Vailoa. It's a big strike to him. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins grow their lead to 8.
14. Panthers 6.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Legets with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. To throw, here's Dalton. Dumps it underneath, Hubbard. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Receiver in motion, going left. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Off caught by his back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Here's 2nd and 11. Catch is made down the right sideline. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. From the 23. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He calls his own number again. And he protects himself for the slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB cock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Dalton now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw, and that leaves him with 3rd and short. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Carolina Panther.
Dalton. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers could have gone for 2 in the time, but they choose to trail by 1. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st down. Here's Tua. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Looking to throw. A quick slant. Here's Laporta. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. A massive shot towards the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Sanders sends it through. And that'll push their lead to 4. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And it's TJ Hawkinson. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Vikings use a late score to celebrate the come-from-behind victory. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Brock Purdy looking for and finding his receiver, Brandon Ayuk. A 30-yard touchdown strike. The 49ers continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. And here is Joe Mixon. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans on top in this one at halftime. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his... Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. Opening carry for Devon Achane. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. He's out near midfield and still going. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Achane on the inside give. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Brings up second down.
Achane again. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Sanders sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Legets with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Panthers and Tedero McMillan taking over once again. And as they get started, we get to see some of the first-year players who've taken this league by storm and are leading our race for Offensive Rookie of the Year. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Dalton to throw. And let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Finds his back, Achane. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Jukes one defender. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Waddle makes the catch. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
It's a gain of 35.
Here's Achane up the middle. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Tua off the play fake. Now here he goes. And this one does not go far. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Tagovailoa throwing on 4th. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Dalton looking to throw. He's on the quick hitter. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
From the 28. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
And 8 yards to go.
To throw, here's Dalton. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Carolina in punt formation. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. chance. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
Offense to the line for second down. He's got it on the bootleg. And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now Dalton. He's running with it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing here, Dalton. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create...
Oh, he lost the football! And the Dolphins got it! Off to the races, middle of the field! And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
7. Panthers 13.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Juke the defender. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out. The Panther offense headed out to the field. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Set up the screen. Brooks escapes a defender. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
2nd and 8 at the 50.
From midfield on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Dalton. He's going to keep it this time. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
At the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
From the 34. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second.
That's good.
Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panthers, first down.
Dalton now to throw. Getting out to... And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
That is what I call empty in the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Miami offense headed out there now. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.